He was offered wealth, power, and high status by kings, and he refused them all. He lived during a time of political chaos, yet stood for justice when few dared to speak. This is the story of a man whose intellect shaped the laws followed by millions of Muslims today. The man known as Imam al-Azam, the greatest Imam, Imam Abu Hanifa. Imam Abu Hanifa was born in the year 699 CE in Kufa, Iraq, just decades after the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. His full name? Nu'man ibn Thabit. His family was of Persian origin. His grandfather had embraced Islam during the time of Ali ibn Abi Talib. As a young boy, Abu Hanifa showed talent, not just in religious learning, but in logic, debate, and ethics. Initially, he worked in silk trading, helping his father. He was known for honesty and fair dealing. But one day a scholar noticed his sharp mind and told him, this boy should not be in the market. He should be in the circles of scholars. That advice changed his life forever. Abu Hanifa began to attend study circles under famous scholars like Hamad ibn Abi Sulaiman, and even learned from the Tabi'un, the generation after the Sahaba. He memorized the Quran and studied hadith, fiqh, and theology. But what set him apart? His use of reason, analogy, qiyas, and structured thinking. He wasn't just repeating what others said. He was asking, why? What is the wisdom behind this ruling? He built a legal methodology that combined Quran, hadith, reason, consensus, and custom. As his reputation grew, so did the number of students around him. Some sources say he taught thousands, including famous scholars like Abu Yusuf and Muhammad al-Shaybani. These students helped spread his teachings far beyond Iraq, into Central Asia, the Indian subcontinent, the Ottoman Empire, and beyond. The Hanafi school of thought became the most widely followed school of Islamic jurisprudence. Why? Because it was logical, adaptable, and considered local customs when making rulings. It appealed to both scholars and rulers for its practical and deeply thought-out approach. But Imam Abu Hanifa wasn't just a scholar in theory, he was a man of immense integrity. During the rule of the Umayyads and then the Abbasids, he was offered high-ranking positions like chief judge, Qadi al-Quda. Each time he said no. Why? Because he feared being used by unjust rulers or being forced to give rulings that compromised Islamic principles. When he refused the Abbasid Caliph al-Mansur, the response was brutal. He was imprisoned. Some reports say he was beaten, and eventually, he was poisoned in prison in the year 767 CE. He died a martyr for truth. Over 50,000 people attended his janazah in Baghdad. Today, over half of the Muslim world follows the Hanafi school of thought. From Turkey to Pakistan, from the Balkans to Bangladesh, his legacy lives on. But Imam Abu Hanifa didn't just leave behind legal rulings. He left behind a model of moral courage, intellectual honesty, and devotion to Allah over power. Knowledge without action is not knowledge. Imam Abu Hanifa. In an age where truth can be sold for a price, Imam Abu Hanifa reminds us, integrity is priceless, knowledge is sacred, and standing firm for what is right is the highest form of worship. May Allah have mercy on him and reward him for generations of guidance. If this inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment with your favorite Islamic scholar you'd like us to cover next. Until next time, peace and blessings.